Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well. Let's take a quick look. On this Friday morning, June 11th, 2021, and we have the, got about another 2 minutes to open here. We have the S&P 500 looking to open up down 2. What's this? There we go. The NASDAQ Daiquiri. Looks to be it's going to open down 4.5, and the Dow is looking to open up down 4. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. On the economic front, we'll get these in about 15 minutes. We had initial jobless claims. Again, those came in a little bit above the estimate, but less than what it was last month. Continuing jobless claims definitely went down about 250,000, about 250,000. CPI was up. They expected 0.5, came in at 0.6. Core CPI came in at 0.7. They're expecting that to come in at 0.5 as well, so that's not good news. And so Consumer Sentiment Index preliminary, that comes out in about a half an hour or so, and they're expecting 84.4. I'm expecting it to go down a little bit, as inflation rears its ugly head, because that's what we have going on here. And here we go, markets open. Let's see what we got going on here. We have the Dow Jones Industrial Average is actually up 86. Huh. So that was weird. NASDAQ up 9, S&P up 5. And we just looked at the futures. Where were the futures showing down? Oh, that's weird. Okay, anyway. All right, so we have the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That is up 90.8. NASDAQ is up 2. S&P is up 4. We'll see if we get a little bit of a pullback here. I'm expecting one, it being options expiration Friday, etc. We have oil. Oil is up again, 70.53. If you guys remember, I was like, some people are telling me nuts. Oil's never going to hit $70 a barrel. Hello, we're there. Dollar is up to 28 cents to 90.349. 20-year yield is down a little bit. Brent crude UK oil is up 20 cents to 72.58. The 10-year treasury is up a little bit, and the 30-year treasury is up a little bit as well. Let's check some of the movers. Apple up 6 cents. AMC up 258, 45.37. Let's see if that thing can, I don't know if it's going to get back up to 50 today for options expiration. We'll see. But a lot of money made there. All right, AMD up 55 cents. Amazon down $4.60, down $7. ArcX up a little bit, but still hanging out in those 20, right at 20 bucks. Boeing, nice jump there, back up to 250, 216. I don't think there's any news on that, other than United is going to split an order between Airbus and Boeing. Boeing offloads unclaimed 737 MAX jets. Has reduced inventory jets whose original buyers walked away from the deals. That's that. Wall Street Journal, same story, which it's going to be behind a paywall, so I can't click it anyway. Well, we could try. Let's see here. See if it takes me to the link. I may not get paywalled. Nope, I don't get paywalled. Some. It got rid of 10 of them. About 10 stored MAX aircraft needing buyers. Okay, so they're going to sell 10 of them. All right. Well, there you go. Maybe that's why Boeing's up a little bit, and Boeing is carrying the Dow. Again, Dow up 116, NASDAQ up 11, S&P up 5. So the SPY is up a little bit. We leave off here. Caterpillar up $1.37. Cinemark 22.60. Remember when we said AMC was going to trade near Cinemark, and now it's double Cinemark? The always disappointing Coinbase up 252 to 224. Chevron up 32 cents. Ford up 20 cents. GM up 33 cents. Hey, did you guys see that new Ford Maverick? I want to make sure I don't forget I'm going to cover that. So let's we'll come back to that later. All right, the Goog is down $1.87. Home Depot up $1.92. Where are the hurricanes? Seriously, where are the hurricanes? They said we were going to get some hurricanes, and there have not been any hurricanes. Let's see. Let's see if this. There are no hurricanes. There are no hurricanes. Where are the hurricanes? There are none. Looks like everything's just jacked, huh? Huh. All right. Usually we've had a couple by now. So why is HD going up? Baseball All-Star Game will not return to Atlanta. Can stay in Denver, says a judge. Okay, what's that got to do with anything? Intel down a little bit. Lowe's up $1.86. Microsoft down 30 cents. Nvidia, there's another nice jump on Nvidia too. So everything's looking green, man. 24.19 on Palantir. That thing must have had back up to 25. Hope you all got some down here when it was back down in 22, 21. Yeah, you had a nice run of 3% there. Roblox 91.87 keeps on rocketing. Get it? Rocket. Rocket is up 38 cents. Elon and the Musketeers are Tesla is down 380. U.S. oil. That thing's gonna hit 50, man. Just saying. Those leaps I got. All right. U.S. Steel up 82 cents. ExxonMobil up 8 cents. Precious metals, real quick. Gold 1883, it's pulled back. Palladium is pulled back, actually going up, 27.96. Platinum up 738, and silver 28.20. So this music is supposed to be rock, and it is absolutely shit. Let's go back into. Let's just go back into this. It's gonna jack us around with music. All right, Bitcoin. Looks like Bitcoin. Actually, I'm gonna take this out to a 15-minute. Let's look at the weekend here. All right, so this goes back. This chart goes back to the 8th, to the 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th. Okay. All right. So if you look at this line here, this is where it's trading at right now live, okay? 37,487. And you see this up here? This is what we call resistance. Now, it broke through that resistance yesterday and got all the way up to 38,400, right around there, somewhere around there, 38,400. Then it dipped back down to an old resistance level. It turned into new support. So your old resistance, this is now support, which means that it wants to head back up here. So we should be heading back up to 37 or so. Let me go down to a 3-minute chart, and let me go to 37. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I'm gonna set an alert here, and we're gonna see if we hit that. I don't know if we'll hit it during the stream. There's a chance we can. We got a nice ascension here. Nice line going up here. This bad boy here, you can take this and run it all the way through. Could take it. And yeah. Okay. All right. So that would be about 1 o'clock this afternoon, right about the time the market closes. So we'll see if that comes true or not, and we'll do a little DD here. We'll say, hey, we drew that line right there. Ah, dude. Sometimes working on a 4K monitor can be work. Okay, there we go. So now we did our due diligence. All right, so that's what we're looking at on Bitcoin, and of course, if Bitcoin goes there, could also see something. We got similar type chart with Ethereum, and it's got declining levels of resistance though. That's a concern. If we take a look at a 1 hour chart, I'm gonna look at the Bollinger Band. And yeah, Bollinger Band is everywhere. So yeah, it keeps bouncing. I put this level up here at this 2847 and a bottom level for this channel here. And that's, I said pretty much that's what it's got to break. So if it's going to go up any further, we got to get it back up to 2800 before it can get back above 3. Hello, good morning. How are you? Dog is fine. She did not hurt her foot yesterday. She just pulled a little muscle in it or something that I massaged out, and then she was fine 5 minutes later. Put this on 3 minute. See, sometimes the alerts don't carry over to the. Oh yeah, they do. I just have it just set so high. No, it should be there. It doesn't show the alert on the 3 minute. Weird. Auto. Huh. Interesting. It doesn't show it on that one. It shows it on the 3 minute. It shows the bottom one. 7:23:28. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but that's on. I'll leave that there. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go let her go outside before she. Hold on, let's do it this way. Okay, 30-second chart. All right, let me go let her outside. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Welcome back. And let's see here. All right, so there's Ethereum 88 back above 153. Are you kidding me? You go, man. You go. You go. Just clearing out my emails here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna try that. All right. What's Matic doing today? 136. A little bit of a recovery here off the bottom. I do have to. Yeah, it's up about 3%. So Zed yesterday. See if they're going to tell us what went wrong with the drop. Well, that did not go as planned. We know how much everyone was looking forward to the Echo drop. We were too, especially because the changes implemented were ones you voiced and we built together. Fortunately, we could not deliver the experience we anticipated for you, and the call to postpone needed to be made. We do stay close to the community sentiment and aim to please, even if it requires us taking a few attempts to get it right. As a result, we have a very special announcement to make about an upcoming community event we've been working on, which we will now bring forward. What is it, you ask? You'll have to wait and see. It will be here soon. On Monday, some Pacific time, the team will provide more details of this electrifying community event, along with a comprehensive rundown of the Echo drop and the next steps. Thank you for your patience with the team as we move through the growing pains to build something special together. So that is on the Echo drop for the NFTs on Zed.run. So I did not get any horses yesterday. I tried to withdraw WETH yesterday, so it didn't show up in my ETH wallet. What the heck? First sign is that doesn't care. Races have been down for 5 hours. Are races down? Let's see. Zed.run. Oh, I gotta do my wallet first. Hold on. SP 500 heat map. Most everything is in the green. Eli Lilly down a little bit. Johnson Johnson, Pfizer down. Google, Facebook down just a little bit. Tesla down just a little bit. So very flat type day. With the Dow up 79, that's being propelled by Boeing. NASDAQ up 20, S&P up 5. So hey, I lowered the music a little bit. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit more. And somebody made a comment about the music and thought maybe it's a little bit too loud, so I lowered it. So again, it's supposed to just be there for background anyway. Let me sign into my my wallet here. Okay, now I should be able to go to z.run. And it'll ask me to link it, which is easy enough to do. Authenticate it, sign it. There we go. Racing. And not really any okay, so there's races going on, so I don't know what that guy's talking about. Alright, hey, did you guys see the new Ford Maverick? So they're calling it alright. They are calling the Ford Ranger a mid-size pickup, which makes a new 2022 Ford Maverick the you can tell this is a studio lot. 100% studio lot. 100%. You know, like they're unloading and like all these are real. Yeah. Anyway, not a bad looking truck, but a small truck. Here, let's look at here. Let's do this. Where's the first picture at? I guess this one. Technology. Looks, is that two screen? Oh, that's a little cubby hole. Instead of making the screen full size, that's a small screen. But it's a small truck. Look at that guy. He's barely in there, and he's probably like 5'8". So if you're tall, like me, may not be the greatest truck for you. But here's the thing: they are looking to look at those hubcaps, man. There's not even hubcaps. That rim is so old school. Holy cow. Maverick XLT. So they're going to start this thing, a Lariat and a Lariat First Edition. They're going to start this thing out at for the Maverick XL at $20,000, and it is not an electric vehicle. So it is not an electric vehicle. I mean, it's not a bad looking truck, but it's a compact truck. So you have to understand it is small. So if you want to tow something, yeah, that's about the extent of what you're going to be able to tow. Is a couple jet skis. Under seat storage, hey, that's a good idea. Why doesn't everybody do that? I mean, it's not bad looking. It's attractive. Something like 7 inches shorter or 3 inches shorter than 8-inch touchscreen. See, I have a 10.1 on my Jeep Cherokee, so anyway, that's the new one. All right, let's look at the economic calendar for today. It's 7 o'clock. 8 more minutes, and we should get consumer sentiment. Gas prices up again, 3.077. Inflation is here. Inflation has been here for a little while, so strap in. Earnings, there's nothing today. Close that out. We'll see what happens next week. Getting a little bit on the greedy side. Went from a 50 yesterday, 52 neutral on the sentiment, and trading strategy sentiment. France 78% bearish. FTSE 100 50-50 now. That was bullish before. Germany bearish 70%. Dow 30 bearish by 52. S&P 500 bearish by 63%. Oil bearish by 52%. Disagree. Oil is going to keep going up because as they start limiting and oil is going to keep going up because of demand. There's not enough drivers to get the gas, to haul the oil to get the gas. We can close that out. Mining income, I got a payout yesterday of $742, I think it was. So it'll be another 8 days. So 8 days for payouts. It used to be 5. Now it's all the way up to 8 days for payout. So $25.41. Got my last bill, last power bill, $771.24. So $771.24 is my last electric bill that I got to pay by the 20th. So I will probably pay that this weekend. So you take 771, oops, 771 divided into 2541, and my profit margin is at 69. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Doesn't want to focus. 69%, 69.6% profit margin on the mining. So last night I came up and I looked at this because I got a 500 error, which means it wasn't showing my wall, and I'm like, what the heck's going on here? Well, there's nobody really cracked this thing, and I went to sleep anyway and didn't worry about it. So it doesn't look like it affected anything. I got a payout yesterday afternoon around 2 o'clock, so we'll see if I make that $87 or so, or $84 by 2 o'clock this afternoon. If I don't, then they got a little bit more money out of me, I guess. All right, back to the marquees. So what do I do with my WETH? I think I'm going to transfer it back into Ethereum and do a little trading for the weekend. Matic. This is my Matic at. I need Matic to come back up, because I got it up here. 14159. Close enough. I'm down 3.6% on my Matic. And that was about so I'm down about 500 bucks. It was about $11,000 I put into it, somewhere around there. I have to check on Coinbase. The Doge. Hey, the Doge giveaway is over. They're going to announce winners, I think, on the 17th. If you won some Doge. So if you traded on Coinbase, not Coinbase Pro, but on Coinbase, if you traded at least $100 of Doge by yesterday, you could have qualified to hey, the Doge giveaways to win some. So I just want to check the volume on YouTube over there. All right, so Ethereum, an ADA, ADA dropping 152. Actually up. I'm in 88, 1.531. So 1.531. I'm just down a little bit. Down 0.5% on ADA, but I sold some ADA. So I sold some at a profit yesterday. So that was good. So we'll see where this goes. Looking at the MACD, got a cross coming in here. Above the 180, the 150, or the 180, the 200, and the 50. Look at a daily chart. See, it's hard because it's so new. Slightly below the 50-day moving average here, but still candle close. Last candle that closed below the 50-day moving average was on the 29th of May. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, we had one the other day on the 8th. Was that Monday, right? Tuesday. On Tuesday, we had a candle close below the 50. So depending on this candle might, might be an issue there. But we're below on all these. Even the 4-hour. Yeah, the 4-hour, we're below everything too. So might be an opportunity. Pick some more up. Again, I'm in at 153.1, so we'll see what happens here. Got into an overbought, which is why you got the pullback there. Matique. Ah. A little bit below the 50 here, but on a decline. Trying to pick the bottom on this thing. Hopefully it hit it down here, 132. Nice little upswing on it this morning. That's good. All right, cool. Cool beans, man. Cool beans. We need to find out what time the hardware store opens. Probably already open now. They probably open up at 7 or 6:30. There's sirens going outside. They open up at 8 o'clock. Okay. 8 o'clock. I gotta go to the hardware store, pick up a couple things. Close that out. All right, let's look at let's see. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, there we go. All right. So I originally bought, oh, there we go, 138. 14159. What do we got? 10,138. 10,138 times 1.36. 13,876. All right, 10,138 times 1.41. 14,294. 14,294. I'm down like $300. That's not bad. However, let me look at this. All right, what's it going to do here? Well, we're coming up here. You know, it bounced here, which is right where it's at now. That's 137. It would have to break through that on a couple candles and stay above that. Currently on a buy signal from 135.1. So 1.351 divided into 1.366. So that's up about 1.1% from there. Then needs to break 137.9 before it gets up to 138. I mean, this here, you've got some ascension here. You got a nice little line here. You got some higher highs. Discount that one. Higher high. Retest off of old support or old resistance. Or yeah, old resistance, turning that into new support. And then bouncing above this. So you got new high, higher highs. and then you've got higher lows. So higher lows, higher highs. Kind of look at that a little bit. We can probably more. These bottoms. Okay, so I do the long one here to show when I did the due diligence and technical analysis. So what I'm looking at here is that, okay, what's it got to break? And pretty much it needs to break this candle here. 1.3. Nope, that's not where I want to add the alert. There we go. 3-minute chart. Yeah. All right, so we'll see if it hits that. And you know, there might be a couple retests before it does. So the retest here is you're going to look for it to stay above this candle here, 13602, 1.362. So 1.362. Close enough. Yeah, let's call it 1.362. All right, so now got my alert set. I feel okay about it because of right here, discount these two right here. This is good, even though it's just a couple candles here. We're above these, even though the wicks are slightly above. Oh, look at that. I didn't even have these in line, and look, it lines up pretty good here too. This one is a little bit more wishy-washy on the top side, because you could say, well, if it's got any chance, it needs to get up above 139.1. So that'd be another level. We'll set that one. 1.391. Alright, that might be a better one. This might be a more intermediate one. So we'll take a look at that. And again, what I try and do is I try and put all my alerts on just that one. Okay, so now, so broke this one on a wick. It broke it on the wick there. That's pretty good there. 1359. That's very close, but now we're going to see what kind of momentum this thing carries. Is it going to keep carrying down? And then, you know, just about got across here, and which is why you got that sell signal there. Ethereum's probably heading down. Yep, Ethereum's heading down. Bitcoin and down 2461 on ETH. Okay. ADA still holding. Might be, yep, still holding. All right, so Polygon Network is the bomb diggity bomb. Super high transaction speeds, super low gas fees too. What's the Doge doing? Doji. Do I have any Doge left over here? I think I sold it. Hey, get back up here. Yep. I sold my Doge at 0.345. 0.345 divided into 0.322. 1.07%. 7 divided into 0.345. So when I sold my Doge, that was it is 6.46% lower than when I sold it. So there you go. That's the way it's supposed to work. You sell it and then it goes down. Not really the hope, because you know people are holding bags, but it okay, Matic. All right, Matic bounced there. 1 second. But there we go. "30-second chart. All right, market. Dow up 25. NASDAQ up 29. S&P up 3.68. There's a SPY, Spaghetti SPY. VIX down to 15.46. Wow. Look at that. Look at that decline on the volatility. Take that out to a 1 hour. Check this out. Each candle represents an hour. So back in 13th of May, man, we were 27, almost 28. Then everything went down from there. Oil. Huh. Interesting. You guys know anybody that was talking about oil going up? I might have made mention of it once or 100 times. ExxonMobil 62.39. Exxon's still not up at that 65, but when everything dumped, that's a 4-hour chart. Go back to 3 minutes. Definitely pulled back with the environmentalist activists now on their board. They are trying to destroy it. So the same group that was protesting the XL pipeline, which is now canceled, by the way. The developer said he's done with it. He's pulling out. Lost millions, if not dozens of millions of dollars because of government bureaucracy. You know, the whole XL pipeline was to try and get oil from Canada down to, I think, Tennessee, and then down to the lower Gulf refineries. And, you know, oil's going to be with us for a long time, folks. It's not going away anytime soon. But the same group that was protesting and fighting that is the same group that pushed environmental activists on the board of directors. So Exxon was their first test. And so they created a hedge fund. And then these leaders of the hedge fund, who are basically just environmental idiots, are now on the board of ExxonMobil. And so if anything on ExxonMobil, depending on the climb, if it the shareholder value is the fact that they don't have enough influence yet, but this is only the beginning. And so any of the fossil fuel companies, the new tactic by the Soros crowd, because let's face it, that's who they are, is to put activists on the boards and make it sound like they're all for the shareholders and all this other crap, and they're not. They're trying to destroy the actual company. Now they want to do it from within, like they're doing other companies. Who was it? iHeartRadio? iHeartRadio said they are basically only going to hire through diversity. Let's let that sit. No other comment. All right. Ford, doing well. Sorry about the mini rant there. All right. Dow up 8. NASDAQ up 33. S&P up 2. I do want to make a play here. 3-minute chart. Look at how nice that looks. Look at that little mini technical analysis on the 1-day chart. Going back a day. You make it look really tiny. You're going to make your decisions on that? Yeah, kinda. When in doubt, zoom it on out, baby. Zoom it out. Look at that. On the daily, we're still above the 50-day moving average. All right. When in doubt, move it out. All right, so next run up, I might trade it. But we'll see what happens here. S&P heading into an over. Can I buy some more? I can buy some more too. Let's see, 25 divided by. All right, there's the downside on Matic, 1.359. So that just hit an alert. And what we were seeing is, hey, if it broke down through here, it's going to head lower. And that's what it's doing. So kind of called it as far as this lower alert level that we set not that long ago. And we said, hey, if it dips down below here, you might look for a bounce here on the 3-minute off of 135. But you got Ethereum moving lower. Yeah, 2459. That's probably going to break 2400. BTC 37. That's going to go through 37. ADA is probably going to go up because of it. Nope, it's pulling back a little bit. Delete that one. And let's take a look at another downside here. Well, this bottom wick lines up with all this stuff over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Catch that bottom wick there. 1, 3, 4, 6. All right, so now I set another lower alert level. Because if it breaks this one, if it breaks this 1.346, then we're going down to 132. Divide into 1.346. And that'd be another 2%. From this level, if it hits this level, but it's a greater drop from there to here. Oh, about 0.7, so 0.7 away. But if it breaks that one, Yeah, you're looking about another 2% drop down to 1.3269. That's good. That's a good spot right there. 1.326. All right. So now I've got 4 levels of, I've got 2 other additional layers of support. So now let's take a look and let's see what the fib says about all this. So I did all that. So this will tell you if I know anything about what I'm doing here. So we're gonna fib this from here down to here. We'll extend that out. Extend it out to where I did my okay, there we go. We're gonna zoom in and so look at the pivot 1.35, and then look at my line. The first layer of support below the pivot is right about where I drew it. So that's pretty good. Second I'm lower on. It's saying the fib 1.35, and I'm down at 1.32. Upper level of support is I'm almost to the 1. So it says the 1 is at 1.392. I drew it at 1.390. So pretty close. Not bad. So so what I'm doing now is I'm just basically confirming. So if I look at stuff from a chart standpoint, and the first thing I do is I'll see what channel is it in, and then from there, if I see the channel, I'll check the MACD. You know, MACD, you know, solid down signal in and over. It is in an oversold right now, but you've got a cross on the MACD. So when you get a cross on a MACD, even though it's in an oversold, you want to see this start to tribble back up a little bit, and you want declining volume on the sell candle side beforehand, and then you got to look at what everything else is doing in comparison to it. So I've got the next drop here down to 1.346. So if it drops to 1.346, if it holds that, I actually like that because it's at the 0.38 on the Fibonacci retracement. It's pretty much at the pivot point right now. It's at the pivot point from this small, you know, this is only going back, guys. Look, this is going back from 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon to 7:30 in the morning Pacific time today is this channel, okay? So you can fib out and say, well, what's it look like on a daily? Well, it's kind of hard to get any type of look on a daily chart on something this new. Even on this, you know, you've got a slow descension here from highs all the way back in May when it 234, and you know, I'm not looking for it to get back up to 234, but would like to see it back up around 140 though. 143. We can set an alert there too. 3-minute chart, yeah. We'll set an alert right on this fib. We'll go slightly below 1.4375. 1.4375. Slightly below the fib on the 1.6. Okay. So the 1. I hate. So the only thing about TradingView, I wonder if there's a way you can put the fib numbers over here. Go into settings here. What does the reverse mean? We don't want that. Oh, labels. So you can do labels left, you can do center and right. Let's do right. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. So reason I did that, let me press auto here, is now, and we can extend this out up without moving it. Now I like it. So now I can say, okay, now we can look at what we're doing, and now we can see our fib numbers here over on the right hand side, and now we know the 0.5. So it's literally right at the pivot right now. 1.354, it's 1.354 right now. So this is basically decision making time. Decision making time. Must slightly disagree with the 0.236 fib. I mean, it's a good fib. You can't disagree with the fib, but what you can say is the ones I drew, these two, are pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't get the pivot, but again, I'm not looking for the pivot because the fib is going to tell me the pivot. I could also turn on pivots on the chart here. And let's see, where's it at? All right, already. Okay. But it just gives pivots for candles on ascension and descension in terms of where they're going to hit and what are the tops of the wicks. I don't need the tops of the wicks. I can just visualize that. I'm gonna turn that off. What do we got here? There we go. All right, I like a cleaner look. Okay. Look at that, coming right up to it, huh? So now it should bounce here, is what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying is right. It should bounce here, but the problem is you've got Ethereum, which is also screwing around. Let's take a fib on Ethereum here. See, how are you going to fib this? You'd have to go all the way back here, and you could say, okay, do you fib from here to here? You've got some action over here, but then how do you discount all of this? Well, that's kind of what I'm doing, ain't I? I'm discounting all of this because this is very short-term fib. It's not a 3-minute chart. But again, I use a 3-minute chart when I trade. So my decisions, when I make a decision to make a trade, I'm doing it. I have not made any trades this morning. I might buy some more Matic and take it up a little bit. But I want to see what the overall crypto market's going to do. In terms of crypto, you say, okay, is anything up today? Well, if we go to our heat map on Coin360, we'll give that a minute to load up. There we go. BTC is up a little bit. BNB, Litecoin, Algo, EOS, stablecoins. The DAI is up, stablecoin, dollar coin. You know, the stablecoins, red and green, they don't mean anything to me because they're all pegged at $1 anyway. Sol 39.30. A lot of people are talking about Sol. ICP continues to pull back. I looked at that one. I don't know. I might definitely do some trading over the weekend. Did we hit the bottom here? I don't know. Boy, it's just hanging out here, isn't it? Just 30-second chart. Look at that bounce right off the pivot, man. It is literally bouncing off the pivot point. I like Polygon. I like the use case. I like the white paper. All right, there's a dip below. Uh-oh. What's ETH doing, though? Yeah, ETH is dropping, too. These are 30-second charts we're looking at. Bum, bum, bum. You guys want to do a horse race? Dow down 13, NASDAQ up 27, S&P. So Dow down 13. What happened to Boeing? Slippity dip, man. Why? No reason. Just Boeing being Boeing. Go to a 3-minute. See, when in doubt, zoom the F out. And things always look better on a longer view chart. Well, if I take a monthly view, there's some really old DD. Wow. All right, 3-minute. AMC up a little bit. It ain't gonna hit 43 or 45. Looks like. Well, it got up to 45.84, so it might make a run a little bit later on. The game stonk 227. You know, huge dump. Is that 4%? 31% from the 8th of June. That's nothing. Look at the AMC drop from some poor soul on the 2nd of June bought it way up here. And they're down 37%. Ouch. Coin. I don't know. I still have this in my IRAs. I'm going to hold it for a little while. I think ETH is going to go in July. Big time. I'm not saying 10,000 in July, but I think we'll be back up in the 4s. Might even double. By the end of July, Ethereum, I think, could be 4,800, 5,000. So let's do an alert. 4,800. $47.99. 0.5. Nope. 0.0. Okay, crossing. Expiration date. $31. End of July at let's go 9 p.m. Oops. No, that's not what I wanted. 2300. 2315. Okay. At $47.99 on a 3-minute chart, create. Okay. So what I just did is I said, I think it's going to show up in 1 hour here. There it is. The daily chart. All right, so I set one at 4,300 for July 31st. I set an alert. Crazy? We'll find out. Oh, yes, the answer to that question, just yes. Absolutely. To be doing this shit, you got to be a little bit on the crazy side. All right. So we broke through that 50. We're below the 50 period moving average on the 3-minute chart. And a candle close below that happened at 7:30, 7:29. And again, this green is a 50 period average. The only, if you want to use a moving average, you can say, well, I want to do a 50-day moving average. Well, the only valid 50-day moving average green line is this one right here, which we're still above. And that's if you're on a daily chart. You drop down to a 3-minute chart, and your 50, this is 50 3-minute periods. This red is 180 3-minute periods. The white is 200 3-minute periods. Then you got your MACD down here. You went into an oversold. Slight turn here. Yep, there's a green candle as we speak. What's ETH doing? Pop back up on ETH. All right, so we'll see if those, what happens with those. Let's do. Oh, economic calendar. What do we come out? Consumer sentiment for June. 84.4, and they're expecting 82.9. So consumer sentiment on the rise. Job gains likely fuel America's growing confidence. Yeah, I'm not subscribing to you. I just want the number. People are getting positive again. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Racing. Class 5, because I have a Class 5. There are no races. What's going on here? No Class 5 races. Only Class 1s and Class 2s. So they're doing maintenance. Let's check the Discordio. You could just keep creating new stable accounts to get to the front of the line. What needs to change is the new. Oh, so there's an idea. Then you got to create a new wallet, though. No, you don't. Waves that are on separate days are like 4 hours apart. Yeah, so that's true. They got to change the waves so that when you get in on the drop, racing has been down for 5+ hours. The team does not care about us. No formal announcement has been made. All right, so withdrawal transactions can take up to 3 hours to confirm. So we know there's not going to be a drop or anything till at least news on Monday. So I think I'm going to pull. You want to charge me $18 to pull my withdrawal balance out? So they'll charge you $1.50 to move it in. So I'm not moving that right now. I'm going to cancel that. All right. Gas fees are off the charts right now. For wrapped Ethereum. Let's see what it is. Refresh. What was it, 1.02? Yep, still at 1.02. So actually down a little bit. So no races. Nothing scheduled. $48, $25, $100, $500 to enter Class 1 races. Crazy, man. But the payout is $3,200. So $500 divided into 3,200, you got to pay 15%. That's crazy. There's a Griffin race. So Griffin race is all new horses. All new horses. None of these horses have raced yet. So I'm guessing these are all brand new horses. People that were in the drop yesterday, the first wave did go through, and they probably got some horses there. Anywho. All right, Matique. Little bounce up there. Kind of the line may have been a little bit off on it. Again, I tend to discount some of the bottom wicks as finger fudges because they immediately bounce right off of them most times. So I'm really I tend to look more at the bottom of the candles versus the bottom of the wicks. And again, it's more of an art than a science. I mean, it's science, but it's still a little bit of an art. So the bounce on the fib that I drew was at 1.354, and we're at 1.356. So not far off there. Off the pivot. Okay, about 0.1%. That's pretty close. So again, when you're doing Fibonacci's, they're over here. So you can take a look at 1 hour chart here. So to make one, you click over here on the left. And I've got it as a favorite, so I can just scroll down and my eye can just go to it. That's just the way I like to look at it. I know some people do the fans, they do the extensions, and they got angle charts going up all kinds of places. I just like, pretty standard stuff. It's what I was taught. So what these are is, if you're looking at these on a 3-minute, let's go to a 15-minute chart here. And let me pull this down just a little. And drop it down here. Here we go. All right. So this is a 15-minute chart. So what that means is this green line going through here, this bright green line, represents the 50 period average. So the green line represents the last 50 candles of 15 minutes each. Okay. The red line represents 180 15-minute candles, which I try and front run the 200 period average. So this white line represents 200 15-minute period averages. I've got the MACD down here, moving average convergence divergence. And what I'm looking at on that one is I'm looking for crosses. When the blue line crosses the red, right? It portends a downtrend. When the blue is above the red, it portends an uptrend. And then you want to look at declining volumes on these green MACDs here to look at exiting, along with a buy-sell strategy that I have programmed into the algorithm on my charts. So what I'm looking for is when I'm ready to make a buy or sell, I'm looking down here and I'm looking to see if we're overbought, which is up here. That's why it went down. Oversold, go up. So if you can catch a buy down here below, this one's currently set about 10. So something below 10 and that's oversold, you're gonna get an upswing. Okay. And how much of an upswing is that? So now we'll go down to a 3-minute chart because I make my buying decisions on 3-minute charts. Okay. So what I'm looking at is here's an oversold. So here it's oversold. Okay. And that would have been a little early on the 3-minute chart. It still has not given me a buy signal because your blue line is still well below the red line, which means we still have selling volume. And then I will look at, after I look at the MACD, and again, I'm looking at it very quickly. I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, if I zoom in to right where I'm at, and I want to take a look at this chunk only, and I hit an auto, and I can see a close-up of the MACD there. I can zoom back out. Now I'm looking, okay, we're overbought, we're in the middle, so that's looking good. I'd be looking for a cross and declining selling volume. Then I look at the volume charts, and when I look at the volume charts, I'm looking at the last sell group. Does it exceed the last buy group? Well, if you look at this buy group here, look how much lower this buyer's pressure is compared to the selling pressure here and here. If we're going to get a sustained run back up like this one was, we need volume to exceed, maybe not this, well, yeah, we basically need volume to exceed this candle if it's going to make another run, much like it did here. The next one we get might be one like this, or it could break. So then I'm looking at that. We don't have a cross on a MACD yet. I do not have a buy signal yet. Now I'm going to look at Ethereum. I'm going to say, what's ETH doing? Okay, ETH is in a channel here. I'm going to look at Bitcoin. Look at what Bitcoin is doing. Okay. 1 hour chart. Look at the daily trend. Daily trend actually looks good on Bitcoin. Ethereum, a little different story there. You know, 1 week Ethereum is down 9%. Bitcoin is up 4%, but over the last month, Bitcoin is down 0.17 while Ethereum is up 0.94. You get into 3 month and Ethereum is up 18.9 while Bitcoin is down 35%. So a little bit of a separation or a gap forming between Ethereum and Bitcoin. But when market factors come into play, Elon Musk makes a tweet. They're both going to do the exact same thing, up or down either way. So now, coming back over here, we go drop back down to a 3-minute. Got my auto. So, yeah, in order for it to issue a buy, we need probably one more candle here above here. It'll probably give a buy 1.37, 1.357. 1.357. So we can set a quickie alert here and front run the buy. 357. Yep, sure. Fine. And we'll see if it gives a buy signal, but you've got declining selling volume, which is good. Now we need some buyers to come in, but that's only going to happen if the same thing happens here, right? If you look at these buying, sellers higher than the buyers, sellers higher than the buyers, sellers higher than the buyers. There's more sellers in this market than there are buyers. So what that means is when you have an uptrend, it's going to be a much quicker downtrend. Uptrend, much quicker downtrend when the sellers are in control. And that's what's happening. And that's Ethereum. Again, I got about $14,000 in Matic. And so I've got a little bit more I can possibly buy too. Back scratchers, awesome. Ow, 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 ow. It feels good. All right, what are we on here? 749. Let's look at the regular markets. 30-second chart. Dow now down 30. NASDAQ flat 0.79. S&P down 2. SPY down, and again, a lot of that Dow, you saw Boeing dump. We go to the S&P 500 here. Oh, did I just... I'm going to close this Z thing. There's no races. Yeah, I don't know why racing is closed. All I know is right into, they want to charge me 0.3% gas fees to move my money out of wrapped Ethereum, and that is not going to happen just yet. What I looked at doing was putting it back into ETH. Oh, there's some races. There we go. Oh, look at that! It's populating live. All right, let's look at a 1400. Where'd that go? Just saw. Holy cow! Look at all the races. So they just opened up the racing. Literally just a second ago. So let's find a cheap race. Oh, it's jumping all over the place. Hold on, come on. Just give me a class 5. 1600 class 5. We'll try this one. Yep. We'll do that. Pick a gate. Let's go with gate number 5, shall we? Right in the middle. Let's see if this works. Enter. Confirm. Sign. All right, I'm in. All right, so this is going to take a little bit. Here, a positive statement. What's a positive statement? I'm looking for a statement here. No announcements. Races are open again. All right. Hey, look at that. Got a second horse in there. Rusty Trumpet. You go, Rusty Trumpet. All right, so I entered a race for $2.47, which is 0.01 Ethereum to race. Okay. The next level up is a not 0.01, 0.001 Ethereum. The next one up is a 0.002, then a 0.003. Let's see here. Get rid of that noise. Here's a heat map. Bitcoin dominance 45.32. I'm going to look at CoinMarketCap. Last time I looked at this, Ethereum was at 18.6% dominance. Now it's down to 18.0. Bitcoin dominance is at 44. So that differs from this one. 45.32. All right, we got 3 races in there. 3 in there. YouTube, what's this guy's name? Al's. Control C. Go to YouTube. What do we got here? look this guy up. Hey, there's my stream. I come up first. I like that. Zed Run Drop, what's doing? Hey, Smizzle Games. There we go. We'll subscribe to this guy. He's got some, looks like he's got some good Zed stuff. I should do some Zed stuff, huh? Alright. So, this was happening yesterday. I entered a race last night, and it showed a dot. And so there's some kind of little bug thing going on. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I'm hoping that the horses that get into my little race here are all dogs like my horse, so I can actually have a chance to win. There's a Z5 Zabo. These could all be new horses from yesterday. I don't know. When you get up to Helios, when this gets up to 21, he'll have to jump over to class 4. So the numbers on those, I think if I go up here, pull this up, and I go to Zed Horse Racing, I go to the chart, and I look at the, oh no, I don't have that one in the chart. Hold on. My bad. My bad. Go to Learn. Go to Getting Started. And you go to Classes. There's a point system. So Z5s automatically get a rating of 37, and then they go down based on what places you win or place. So when you're in a class 5, if you get to 21, you're going to be bumped to a class 4, which means you can no longer race in class 5. My horse sucks. I'm at a fucking 0. I'm the worst rating you could get for a class 5 horse. So, mine's heading to the glue factory. Alright, so you could also watch this and see what Ethereum is doing by the price of the races. So if it goes at 24.8, guess what? Ethereum's at 24.80. If it's at 247, it'll be pretty close to that. They don't. It's not a live adjustment, but here's Ethereum. You know, should it be at 245 right now instead of 246? Yeah, probably. But they're trying to make a buck, so they'll peg it a little bit above. Matique, range bound. We got 7 horses in there. Buterin, 1 Zabo, and the rest are Buterins. So the way it goes, Nakamoto is the highest rated horse. Then you have Zabos. Then you have Finnies. Then you have Buterins. My horse is a Buterin. I do want to... the classes. I want to copy this. Get out of here. And so I'm going to snip this. And this is the getting started guide. I'll leave that in there too. Boom. Go to a save. And where are we at here? Z classes. Classes point system. Okay, that's saved. I guess the penalty. Yeah, that one's a pretty good one too. Okay, I'm going to snip one more here. Save. Class points earned or lost. All right. And what else do I want? Racehorse DNA. Already got that. Already got that. Ah, come on. Hey, stop. Stop. Resource characteristics. Already got that. Fatigue is not in. Handicap and gait preference and distance preference. None of those are implemented yet, but they will be. Oh, we don't want to miss our race here. Hold on. 10. We got 10 in there. Need 2 more. Oh, there's 11. I have a feeling this race is going to run pretty quick. So we'll stay on this. So we got a Z10, a Z10, a Z5. All Buterins. Z20s. Let's see if... got my Matic up over here. See if Zest is working. It is. Okay, and we got 11 horses in here. The Juvenile Jubilee out of San Francisco. This is a 1,600 meter open race. It is a class 5, so we got 12 out of 12. So now I'll move this one down, and we're going to wait and see when it's going to get scheduled now. The purse on this one is first place. So win 1603, place 668, and show $4.01. And so now we'll wait and see, and now we're going to wait to get it scheduled here. So when you're looking at this, when there's a yellow icon here, that's when you're going to have, it shows that you've got a horse entered in that race. That's what that means. Okay. So we're going to wait for that to disappear. And when it disappears, laptop behind me is running Windows 1005, 1006. 1006 hours divided by 24 hours. That computer has been running straight for 42 straight days without a reboot. On Windows, mining Ethereum. On a laptop. Just saying. All right, that is an alert on Matic crossing 1.346. All right, so there's the breakdown. Okay. So it just broke that one. Three-minute chart. Auto. Oh, we're gonna miss the race. Sorry. Still not scheduled. So now it might be a lookout below here. Let's catch an alert on this next fib. Hey, what are we doing here? Come here. No, I don't want to do an object. Just set a freaking alert. Okay, I got that set. Okay, still waiting for the race to run here. So when it disappears from this chart, that means it's scheduled to run. And then we'll be able to click on it and watch the race. Okay, so now it's scheduled. So now we'll click on next to run. And it'll show up here. There it goes. And we've got 5 minutes before it runs. So Juvenile Jubilee. I'm going to go over here and click on Juvenile Jubilee over on Zest. And again, this gives me the odds. And the odds, I'm going to be the worst. 28. Still the worst. So my horse is rated the worst. Which I kind of knew. But you see Matic breaking down here. Yep, there's the dump. We called it. We said if it broke, that it was going to head down, and sure enough it is. Which means ETH just dumped too. Yep, there's a dump on ETH. Bitcoin, same. Let's see what the shorts are doing, because we have 5 minutes here. 4 minutes, 37 seconds. All right, so I'm going to look at the shorts. Bitcoin. Let's go out to a 90-day. Wow, that's huge. Yeah, they just, yeah, they're shorting this right now. Literally live shorts are going up on the market. So look out below, folks. This could be the start of something here. Ethereum needs to hold right here. Needs to not drop below here. If we get a fib, we take it from this wick up here to this wick down here. That's pretty close. Yep, that looks pretty close. All right, so I got a fib going. I don't think the shorts have changed on Ethereum. 90-day look. Yeah, nobody's shorting Ethereum. It's been pretty consistently not shorted, but only because it's gonna trade. Cardano's probably got some shorts on it. Yep, Cardano shorted. Unhedged shorts, by the way. So these are all unhedged shorts. Last 24 hours. Let's go out 2 days. All right. Two minutes. Get ready to roll. Up to a 3 minute or 3D. If you want to watch it yourself, you can watch my race. Control C. And put it on your own computer, but it'll be broadcasting here. So we got a minute before the race starts. While we're waiting, look at this. It's about to hit my next alert. Which means I'll be right, but I don't want to be right. But I might buy some more, so we'll see. All right, here we go. Here goes my horse. Boom! Gate 5, the Grinch. He's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I don't even know the words. That's it. That's all I know. Do 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 do. Mr. Grinch. All right, so we are gate 5. Go. Zoom in a little bit. Currently in 7th, and horses are still trying to figure out what they're going to do here. 1,200 meters to go. Again, this is a 1,600 meter race. Rusty Trumpet, followed by Brightonian, followed by Desired Disaster. Now Grinch moves up to 3rd, making a move with 1,100, and this is what my horse does. It makes a move, it competes, and then it drops. And it starts to fade about 600 or so, and then it gets passed. So this is called the tease. And the tease is basically where it says, hey, you got a great horse. It's going to do awesome. Look at that. Now it's dropping a 5th, and there goes the fade. So it faded early, and there it goes. So now I'm going to end up like 10th or 11th. Might even end up last. My horse is a glue factory is what it is. It's supposed to be good at distance, but it's not. Helios in the lead. $100 to go. I end up 10th. Nope. Last place. Oh, 10th. We do got to go over to Southwest Airlines and play the baggage game today. I think I forgot to do that. No, I think I did it yesterday. What did I end up there? 10th. Alright, that's enough for Verzed for the day. Give me a second. I'll pull this up for you guys. See if I win some points today. Log in. Already entered. What the? Why do I gotta do this again? Hold on, I gotta find my Rapid Rewards number. Here it is. Okay. I agree to your rules. Enter and play. Okay, here we go. So Southwest is doing a points giveaway contest, so you got to log into your account, and then you have to fill out this form every day. Give them permission that you agree to it, and then you click the 3 luggage things to see if you're a winner. So you move your mouse back and forth until it highlights one. We'll check the yellow one first, and this is through the 18th, I think. And I won nothing on that one. All right, blue or red? Matrix. The green pill or the red pill? Nothing. You can enter this once a day. No dice. Click the last bag. See, you can't click over here. Can't click over here. Can you click a little bit? Nope. 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 There you go. I did that on purpose. And nothing. So you won. Come back tomorrow every day through June 18th for a chance to win. All right, close that out. Close that. With the miner. Stuff moving down, huh? Look at that dump, man, on ETH. All right, Dow now down 35. NASDAQ up 6. S&P down $1, so the SPY's down 21. VIX 15.54, a little increase here. What did it get out at? 15.15, so 15.15 divided into 15.57. That is a 3%, 2.7% negative sentiment in the market this morning. I guess I could have just done this too. You click on a ruler, click the bottom here, come back up over to here, and say 2.62%. Thanks for playing. You're welcome, Southwest. All right, folks, there you go. All right, so Matic, I'm not buying that anytime soon. I'm going to wait and see what it's going to do down here. But the shorts are back, man. Shorts are back. As of 8 o'clock this morning, they started shorting Bitcoin. And here you can see it. Boom. Huge volume spike. See that? Those are the shorts coming in. So you need the buyers to battle this back. Almost to an oversold though, so look for a bounce here shortly. You can see it's starting to flatten out a little bit. Running, you do have some slightly declining volume. Let's see if it popped yet, or let's go to the 1 minute. Yeah, there's a turn on the 1 minute, and it already turned on the 30-second chart. I do not use my indicators on the 30-second chart or even a 1 minute chart. I do look at it as a 3 minute. I'll bounce out to an hour. I'll check to see what Bitcoin's doing, and then go from there back down to a 3 minute before I make a buying decision. So even though we have a slight turn on the 30-second chart, still on a sell program on the 3 minute. If I was following my rules, I would have sold way up here at 24.77. Let's say you miss it on that candle, you get it on the next one down here, even though it's a green. 1.71% drop since then, and that is in so that drop on the sell (1 hour 24 minutes) 1.84% decline. There you go. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today. I have to head to the hardware store. I got to pick up a couple things. So we'll leave you with the Dow down 37, NASDAQ up 4, S&P down 2. I might be back for market close today. So check my stream later. If you get a notification, I'll pop in on that. Maybe we'll do another race. We'll see. All right, there's a downside on Matic. So it just broke. ETH just broke. It's downside alert. So both of those hit. So now we look at our secondary triggers. And on Matic, I've got that set at 1.326. And on ETH, I have it set to 2411. So we're almost there now, folks. So be careful. Use your own technical analysis. Don't follow what I do, or you'll lose 100% of your money. When it comes to stocks, it is not financial advice. However, the government considers cryptocurrency property. I'm just saying, look for the bounce. You may not get the absolute bottom, but if you're going to look at buying some stuff, it's getting pretty close to that. All right, so that's going to do it for today, for at least this morning. I'll try and come back this afternoon for Power Hour, so look for me around 12 o'clock noon time Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern time, 2 o'clock Central. We'll do the Power Hour, and the market close. We'll take a look at some option strings and see what the options are doing. But look for even the stock market. Everything's pulling back right now, and I don't think there's any news of substance, is there? Other than fear mongering. Trump's DOJ used its power to target sitting members of Congress. Oh, you mean like the Department of Justice is choosing to investigate Republican congressmen and conservatives right now? So the celebrity apparently had a 100% vaccination cruise, and apparently two passengers on the cruise tested positive after getting vaccinated for the Wuhan flu. There, I said it. The Americans locked up in Myanmar's notorious insane prison. Yeah, don't go to a dictator country and protest if you're an American. You're going to lock your ass up. Indonesia's coronavirus spike as health experts worried the worst is yet to come. Yeah, well, see, it's just all bad news, man. They just want you clicking on their stuff to keep you coming back for bad news. Democratic Party infighting intensifies as Biden meets world leaders for G7 summit overseas. Texas father rips judge after teen daughter's rapist gets sentenced. Sarah Evertard murder case. UK police officer pleads guilty to rape and kidnap. What? What is this? What'd the guy get? Oh, this is a different one. So, teen daughter gets light sentence. So, the distraught father of a Texas girl who was raped last out at a judge this week after a 22-year-old defendant who was convicted of the crime received a light sentence. Be careful what judges you elect, the father said. What is the judge telling our children when we try to teach our children to go to the police? Let the police handle everything. Let the law do it. That's what their job is. District Court issued a sentence June 3rd to defend Albanian authorities said July 18 when he was 19 and the girl was 14. And the guy that did it received a sentence of 180 days in jail as part of his probation, meaning he could walk free in as soon as 100 days. So basically 3 months and a week. Prosecutors wanted him to spend 15 years behind bars. The girl was not a willing participant in sex with the defendant, but instead was forcibly assaulted. Yeah, when you get a slap on the wrist, that's exactly what it is, a slap on the wrist. Unbelievable. So I stay away from the news. It's all mostly negative. But you can trade on that some of that stuff too, though. So you have that as well. All right, one last look here. Let's look at the dump on ETH. That looks bad. Well, you want it to look good? Here, do this. There. Now Ethereum looks not as bad. You can say, well, it's in a nice upward channel here. Yes, it is. Again, the last time I purchased Ethereum where I wasn't scalping or trading it, I bought it at $12.46 in January. I bought it at $14.50 in February. And the last real purchase of good sized dollars was $1588.1 in March. Divided into 24.28 minus 1, 35%. Not bad. So, is that right? What did I buy that? 15, draw a line here. 1588. Close enough. I'm up 53.91%. I ain't worried about it. Like I said, July, we have an alert set in July. We have an alert set for somewhere up here. Which one is this one? Crossing 47.99. So crossing 4,800 by July 31st. We'll see. All right, folks, that is going to do it for today. No, well, I'll be back this afternoon, hopefully, unless somebody's looking at my house. But I got to get to the hardware store. I got to pick up some things, and leave you on a 3-minute chart. Actually, we could leave. I could leave this running, and I can pull up the Crypto 8 chart. Boom. And I'm going to put that over here, like so. Did it just dump again? Holy cow. It's just busting all the rules, man. It just hit another one downside Matic. Just broke through support. So now I've got it at what the heck are you doing here? Get off of there. Crossing 1326. So we'll see if it does that. I'll leave these up. Let me switch the scene over to this one. So that's gonna do it for now. I'll be back this afternoon. I'm gonna leave the stream running, and we'll leave the crypto charts up for y'all, and you'll see that. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back for Power Hour with commentary.
Here I am, right in front of you. Look at me when I say I'm sure what I'm doing, so please let me stay till the morning comes and take me away. So please let me stay. Never mind to apologize our mistakes here and now. Let our love explode. Show me how you do it alright. Are you thinking about us? Are you thinking about us? Baby, look at me now and say that there is no turning back, and maybe we should take it slow, but I won't go unless you want me to, baby. Look at me now and say that there is no turning back, and maybe we should take it slow, but I won't go unless you want me to. Understand why you feel insecure. All the things I said and the things I did before. It's a stain on you, I'll take it away if you let me stay. Never mind all your principles if you feel this is right. We're here and now, let us not lose precious time. Are you thinking about us? Are you thinking about us? And wanna catch up where we left off? Look around, it's just you and I. Exist in this world right now. So let's keep it this way for a while. I know you want it as well. Baby, look at me now and say that there is no turning back, and maybe if only for a moment, only for a while. I regret letting you go, and you were mine. I thought I'd be fine, but now my heart don't feel right, and this pain doesn't go away. Yeah. If I could turn back time, I would've never let you down, 'cause now I wait for you to say. Call me back. I haven't heard from you in so long. I'm starting to forget what you sound like. 'Cause now that it's over, I'm by myself. Yeah. I thought I'd be fine, but no more. My heart don't feel right. This pain doesn't go away. If I could turn back time, I would've never let you down. 'Cause now I wait for you to say.
Once upon a time I had 9 lives. I could take the front and back the same night. I could be a party girl or a guy. Whatever I wanted, that was my life. I don't wanna brag it, my stilo. More like only talking to my pillow. I had 20 rings on my feet though. I even look good in some Speedos. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah. What you gonna do? Bye bye. When I was a kid, I had mad tricks. How the kids will look and be like, oh shit. Now I'm on some chill and think